Sometimes I'll watch streams for research and I realize that I could never be a streamer because I just don't have that level of insane energy that it seems to take to really be at the top end. Like, I can barely raise my voice past this point. I'm definitely not going to be screaming and overreacting to things that are happening in a video game. Also, I don't really like watching other people play video games, which is, you know, somewhat either ironic or egotistical considering that, you know, I make videos so that you guys can watch me play video games. But here we are. Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Darius. Today we're going to do challenges 37 through 48 of the March 2026 monthly challenges. To begin with, we have challenge number 37. This is Viktor and Gangplank. Special rules are the price of progress. Player spells cost 2 less and the player's units cost 1 more. And Chorus of Power. Round start, the foe gets an extra mana gem for this round for each unit they have. For this, we're going to be using Ambessa with Guardian Angel and Double Stalker's Blade. Idea is, as soon as she gets on the board, she'll win, and then leading up to that, we can play Conscription for a reduced cost, and that should be good enough to sustain us until she gets on the board. And take this Dune Keeper here. Probably should have rerolled for a mana gem. There's a mana gem here. I think I'll take it, actually. I'll take it twice. And then I kind of overspent, so I can only get one item on a champion. We don't want Ambessa to cost more, because she's already going to be cost increased. Capture's not bad, but we want something a little bit better, and I guess we end up with Augment. And we go into Gangplank, whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a Powder Keg. The first time the foe starts the round with less than 15 health, they create the Dreadway in hand. It does say the Dreadway. Alright, let's keep the Dune Keeper and hopefully draw Ambessa, and we did not. That's okay, we have a while before she needs to show up. Drop Dune Keeper and we'll attack, just killing this. Guess this way's a little bit better. We can kind of try to force damage onto the Dreadway deckhand. A Public Execution, which probably not using right now. If we copy our Dune Keeper, that does give us an extra blocker from the Sand Soldier. Makes it harder for them to attack. Copy it again. Or we could drop a Zir here. Yeah, it's Conscription. This gives us a pretty good attack. And all the Dune Keepers, of course, throw each other. Drop Blade Squire for an extra blocker. Would like to see my champion at some point, but doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Let's rally. Can block. Potentially they have another Make It Rain. Okay, they didn't use it, so we're probably safe. Inscription. Oh, they stole our Rictus, huh? That's rude of them. And we'll attack him in the game. Would prefer to play my champion, but Conscription's still really good. And we'll get Farsight Alteration to ensure that we draw. Might have been better to reroll there too. Actually, I don't have any rerolls, so I could not have. Get rid of Sandcrafter probably. Go into Viktor, whose power is beyond mere flesh. Those units have +1/+1 for each of their keywords. And now we are overrun with Ambessas. That's life sometimes. Going to Cutting Sweep here. Should have just taken 3 damage, probably would have been better. It's fine, we Conscription. Attack with everything, even though we're gonna lose a unit probably. Oh, we don't, never mind. Perfect, we're great. We're the best there ever was. Conscription again. And we can stun. Challenger. Just want to give them a bad time if they want to attack you. Drop Rictus. Now we'll drop Ambessa. Lose Rictus is a little bit sad. And we attack. And it honestly makes the most sense just to Midnight Raid on the Dune Keeper since we have so many copies of it. Next round we'll Public Execution. That'll give us Rally and also another Midnight Raid. We can attack, getting Ambessa killed here. Oh, nope, she still lives. Challenge 38 is Darius. Special rules are Empire above all, round end, grant all units +2/+0, and beyond mere flesh. Foes' units have +1/+1 for each of their keywords. For this we're using Nidalee with Tempest Blade, Lost Chapter, and Crown Guard Inheritance. For a support, Fiddlesticks is honestly the best one, but let's take Zed. He makes extra units and that can help us. Take Spell Shield, which actually is really great. And we're looking for something like Black Cleaver, possibly cost reduction. We already have Spell Shield, so we don't need it again. I'll take +2/+2, I think it's probably better than -1 cost. You know, into Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage. Round end, deal 1 to the player's Nexus for each unit the foe has. This is fine, we have the All-Terrain Trooper, that's the main card that we want. Drop Nidalee. Well, Nidalee is the main card we want, but the second best card we want is the All-Terrain Trooper. We have 1 point of progress, but the Trooper makes it 2 if we were to be attacked. We could defend there, but they decided not to. We attack. Should have camouflaged. Would have won. Now I have to play one more round. And we attack him in the game. Challenge number 39 is Katarina and Ezreal. Special rules are Embrace the Current. When the player plays a spell, they refill 1 spell mana, Vicious Enemy, and Sovereign's Domination. Round start, the foe summons an ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. For this, we're going to be using LeBlanc with Guardian Angel and Double Stalkers. As long as we can kill Katarina with LeBlanc dropping on the board, we should be okay. So ideally, we'll find -1 cost. And then, yeah, that'd be really nice. I'm gonna take Callista, Haunted Relics, a nice blocker, and we'll refund a spell mana when we use it. Affinity Edge on LeBlanc is really good. I'm gonna take it, but I regret it a little bit, because we might have been able to find something a little bit better, but I don't know. Sometimes you hope to find something better, and you don't. We're also going to take Whispered Words, just in case we have a bad draw. We go to Katarina, whose power is Inspiring Presence. When the foe plays a champion, grant their other units +2/+2. So we do have a Blade's Edge here. This will do 3 damage. We should be able to kill Katarina with that. And they'll drop Katarina now. We'll remove her. And it's not their attack, so we don't get hit for 6. They probably have another Katarina. There it is. Drop LeBlanc. That was weird. It stayed on 0 health for a second. Yeah, we'll pass. They'll challenge. We'll bloody business. Could have let her die too. Should have come back with the Guardian Angel. Drop House Spider. They could stun us. We're going to mirror image before that happens. And we can sharpen Resolve to beat Blade's Edge. Drop Legion Saboteur. And when we attack, we'll summon a LeBlanc. Now it's just a matter of slowly grinding down their units. Every time they play, we just mirror image. And let's get a Saboteur down for an extra damage. This should be plenty. No problems. We're starting to get to the point, or we've probably been at that point for a long time, where We have enough champions. Power Riff is amazing. Actually, Rally Banner would have been an infinite combo. Oops. I always do that. I forget to look. I see like one thing that I like. And we go into Ezreal's power. Target practice. The foe's spells cost 1. Round start, create a fleeting static shock in the foe's hand. If the foe has leveled the champion, create a fleeting true shot barrage instead. Anyway, what I was saying is we're starting to get to the point where even in the early adventures, your champions are just really good now, so you can, I don't know, win better, and feels like a good place to be. So using LeBlanc on like an early challenge before would have been crazy because you would have wanted to save her for a more difficult adventure, but it's just like not required anymore. Because there's so many other things you can fill in with like the addition of like Mel, Ambessa, Warwick, Fiddlesticks. And so monthlies are just getting easier and easier. Which is good, I like it. Because monthlies are not the most fun thing in the world. Drop Callista, they play a unit, we mirror image. See, if we had taken the Rally on Death thing, we would have just infinite comboed and won the game. Can't believe both of them rolled Deathless. Plus the levels though, that's pretty nice. I don't know if I guess I lost a Spiderling. Sharpened Resolve, Mirror Image. They could have rockets, which would kill LeBlanc, which wouldn't be ideal. And they could have second stun, I assume they do. And they don't. Blade's Edge Nexus, do a little bit of damage. And Bloody Business, remove the unit. Sigil of Malice is fine. Let's actually chain it on top of the mirror image here.
Nothing personal.
This way they can't interrupt our mirror image later. And we mirror image again, targeting the right champion.
Classic misdirection.
And we're basically guaranteed to win next round. We could sigil again.
You are paying my game.
I don't think there's anything they can do. Even if they have 2 Targon stuns, I think I still win. Easy. LeBlanc is a grindstone. Challenge number 40 is the hardest challenge of this month, I think. We have Caitlyn and Lee Sin. Special rules are frenzied fighting. Players' units have +2/+2. Round end deal 2 to all the players' units and small stuff. When the player summons a unit, set it to 1/1. I'm not sure exactly how those interact, but we are going to be using Jinx with loose cannons, Grand General's counterplan, and Scourges. Might actually be fine to switch Scourge's stash there for... Wait, did I say Grand General's counterplan? Guardian Angel. But yeah, you could switch Scourges for Grand Generals, and that would be fine. Here, I'm not sure what we want exactly. Misfortune's probably fine. We get to attack and do a little bit of extra damage that way. I have concerns, so I'm being a little bit more careful than normal. Take Shadow Totem. Don't want to shuffle more jury rigs. And we'll go in Caitlyn, whose power is on the case. Round start, the foe plants 1 Flash Bomb Trap in the top 8 cards of a player's deck. Ideally, you would have picked up Deathless. But you know, sometimes you get what you get.
Well, what have we here?
Alright, we're going to play the Eager Apprentice and see what happens with the Frenzied Fighting. So with the Frenzied Fighting, we end up with dead units. That's what happens. So again, we're going to want to be a little bit careful rather than just drop Jinx on demand here. We want to build up a little bit more slowly, take advantage of all the units we have because we still need to do 25 damage to that Nexus, and if we I want to just kill Caitlyn so she doesn't get any triggers. If we use up all our cards, we're not going to be able to do anything. So the longer we can go without being in a position where like Jinx auto dies, probably the better for us. And I think it's about time to play. Let's pass, let them play a card. They'll play the other one as well. Bet they play that too. Yep. Now we're gonna drop Jinx. Could have played a different card first to reduce her cost, but it shouldn't matter at this point. Then we'll Death Rocket. And we'll Death Rocket again. And we'll take this attack. So yeah, we barely had enough damage there. Obviously we could have gone on further, but we don't want to be in a position where we're ever playing from behind. Shadow Totem is absolutely incredible. Deathless is better, but still good. And I guess we take Consuming Wrath. Not really. Actually, that's not going to help us at all. Going on to Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, create 2 resonating strikes in the foe's hand. They cost 0. It's not going to help because of the frenzied fighting. It's going to be reduced to 0 anyway. They're just going to pass here, let Lee Sin hit. We drop Misfortune now. She dies. We could Misfortune and then make it rain, but I don't think that's really worth it. We'll just find a way to draw cards later and play her for free. So we'll drop the Urchin, then we'll drop Misfortune. I think we just kill Lee Sin here. We may as well attack, because all these units are dead anyway. Kinda want to get Jinx down. With the Shadow Totem we have a lot more damage than we had last round. We'll Death Rocket. If you shoot your own Jinx with Ephemeral, you get a new Jinx back that is not Ephemeral. And easy win. Use something strong here, it is very hard. Challenge number 41 is Swain and Draven. Special rules are Wailing Spirits each round. The player's first Shadow Isles card costs 1 less to play. No wonder I just say discount. And Let's Rock. Round start, the foe summons a Rockfall Path if they don't have one. For this we're going to be using Gwen. I wrote down Stalkers, Ludens, Crown Guard. I don't know. I also really like Wicked Harvest, and Corrupted Star Fragment's probably good as well. I'll take Jaro here for the Mist. I don't know. Asperth Rally is interesting. I don't hate it. I'm gonna take it. Why am I taking cards? What is wrong with me? An Equinox Crystal will give us an extra mana gem, and I'm out of money, so if I wanted to get something on a champion, I could not do that. I'll take the Glimpse with Draw a Champion, sounds good. You got Swain, whose power Suffer. Around start, deal 3 to all the player's damaged units. And I think we keep this guy. Reroll these 2. We're going to force get the Lux anyway. I want to get the Equinox Crystal. We do not find, which I guess is going to have to be fine. Let's boost Gwen. And this is a bad attack with both, so let's just do 1. And we can Sapling Toss here for a blocker next round. Also going to drop Gwen here. And I need to make sure that I have a unit to die to the Rockfall Path. And play down the Redeemed Prodigy.
Lead us to victory, Grand General.
And this seems like a good enough attack. Get a level. And then we attack. We actually drop Lux too. And then if we kind of force them to block by making the Redeemed Prodigy huge. My forcing them to block did not work. That's okay, we'll thread the needle. And attack again, win the game. I don't know where I am on my list. Power Rift to play faster. I don't know if I need to. Just want plus stats. Consuming Wrath. Probably the best we can do stat-wise. I also have another champion item chest. So we can get like pickaxe there. Would like Black Cleaver. Don't find it. Unfortunate. We go into Draven, whose power is God among gladiators. Round end, the foe summons Draven if he isn't in play. When Draven attacks, give him +1, +0, and double attack this round? Yeah. Should have flipped out the Lux. Drop Jaro. And we'll sapling toss, same reason as before. It's not their attack, so I get to do whatever I want here. And we do still need to keep a unit around to die to the Rockfall path. It's a challenge like this. Don't really want the Draven to die, is kind of the idea. Maybe I should have let the Draven die. Alright, now we just need our redeemed Prodigy. And we're golden. This attack's gonna hurt so much. And a glimpse. Look at how much damage it is. And Gwen can't block, so that's kind of that. A glimpse again.
Now we're cooking.
Drop a unit. Miss and hit your Poro, or whatever. Sapling. Attack and win the game. Even if they block everything, they still lose just to the snip, snip, snip. We get all the life back. Challenge number 42 is Draven. Special rules are Chronicle of Ruin, round start, kill all units and revive them. I said that weird. And little buddies round start, the foe summons a random 1-cost Poro. For this we're going to be using Teemo, Guardian Angel, double Star Gem. We also use double Guardian Angel and Star Gem. Could probably even just do 3 Guardian Angel. But I don't know. I don't know what the best combination of it is. It all kind of ends up approximately the same. We'll take Yasuo for the stun. And we're going to go through the champion item chest. Just skip here. And Shadow Totem. Probably... I mean, it's fine. It's not the best, though. I've been offered Shadow Totem 3 times in a row. Farsight Alteration, perfect. Not sure what I was looking for, probably something with damage or plus stats. Savage Shield, maybe. And we go into Draven, whose power is God among gladiators. Round end, the foe summons Draven if he is not in play. When Draven attacks, give him +1, +0, and double attack this round. We'll keep the stress defense. We are forced to draw Teemo, so we're not super worried about anything. And stress defense will, you know, save our lives. Pass, and I guess they decided that was fine. They didn't want to split my Teemo early. We use Teemo, drop Yasuo for free. Oh, because of the Star Gems he's free. Back with everything. Teemos do a bunch of damage, plus add puff caps. They die and come back with more. Let's kill the Challenger unit, or one of them, I guess they have 2. Kill something else. I don't know if the Guardian Angel is just discouraging them from attacking, but Whatever the reason, can attack for basically infinity damage. Challenge 43 is Fiora. Special rules are Trick of the Lake. Game start, all players summon a Mirror Mage and Gathering Storm. When the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit and the foe draws one. For this we're using Kindred with Double Stalkers and Guardian Angel. Really like Kindred as a Fiora counter. I've said this, every time I do this. But who knows, maybe someone's watching for the first time. And we'll take Lucian. He kind of synergizes with things dying. Spells chest, we just skip. Champion item chest. I don't know what I want. Sounds like double attack. Then we go into Fiora, whose power is time to duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give that ally +1/+1 and tough this round. Flip everything because we don't have our champion. Now we have our champion. I'm trying to figure out the best way to abuse this Mirror Mage. Guess we just block. We can play Lucian though. Actually, we can attack now.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
So we pass. I don't know if I want to let the Mirror Mage die. Guess it doesn't ultimately matter. Not playing a lot of created cards. You can kill theirs though. Yeah, we pass. Drop Kindred. Here's Fiora. Back with Kindred. If they block, it's fine. We can Spirit Journey later. New Kindred, and we Spirit Journey. Rally. He's close to leveling, so let's level him up. Now everything has double attack. Still not quite enough to win, but we'll win right here. Fiora doesn't really have any way to stop an attack. Challenge 44 is Ezreal. Special rules are only the strong. Round end, kill all units except each player's strongest, and nothing but powder monkeys. 2 round start, the foe summons a powder monkey. For this, we're going to be using Varus with Hymn of Valor, Lost Chapter, and Crown Guard Inheritance. Varus is really good into only the strong because he kind of one-shots the Nexus, and he's the only thing that you need on board. This is all too expensive to play. Let's take Fizz. We'll go for the champion item chest. And I'm not sure exactly what we want. Probably something like Spell Shield or plus damage is fine. Because we don't want to get stunned, that would be actually kind of bad. Take Coral Creatures with the Mana Gem. And we go into Ezreal, whose power is Target Practice. Both spells cost 1. Round start, they create a fleeting Static Shock in hand if they've leveled a fleeting True Shot Barrage instead. Alright, they played out their mana so we can play cards. I forgot about only the strong. I need to get this guy killed. Nope, lost Fizz. Unfortunate. And then we can fizzle. How is he not the strongest unit? Whatever. I'm gonna pass, let them play a card. I don't want them to have mana. Eventually they're gonna play that Static Shock. That's when you know that you can play the game. So we do 1-2. Drop Varus. 3-4. And since we have Crown Guard, we get to attack again. Although, that might have been a waste. Either way, he's going to double in power here. Attack and win the game. Suddenly got very sleepy. Challenge 45 is Ezreal's special rules or repetition. When any player plays a spell, they copy it with the same targets. It's actually kind of deadly on Ezreal and Blade in the Darkness around N. If the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it, so that's basically always going to happen because of the static shock. For this, we're going to be using Nami. We probably actually don't need Chemtech here. Might be better to just swap that for like Lost Chapter, but I'm not going to make changes. We're using Chemtech and double Grand Generals. But yeah, Lost Chapter is almost certainly better there. Maybe even like Deceiver's Crest. Let's take Lux, we're going to be playing a lot of spells. Champion item chest, if we can get cost reduction, we're golden. And spells chest, we don't need anything, although maybe there's something amazing. Nope. We got Ezreal, whose power is target practice. The foe's spells cost 1. Round start, they create a fleeting true shock, static shock in hand. If they level the champion, they create a fleeting true shot barrage instead. So we're just going to pass and let them play cards. They're eventually going to play the static shock. A little confused on how they had so much mana. Oh, because of the Eager Apprentice, got it. We'll drop Nami. Ezreal comes down. I do want a unit on the board. They'll play Otterpuss. Gonna get shot, but that's okay. We have Ebb. And we have Flow. Ebb and Flow. Wish I could play these pranks first. We're just gonna be using extra spaces that would have been nice to have. And Flow. Ebb and Flow. And Flow. We should just pass basically, because I'm sure this guy's gonna attack. And we get rid of the ephemeral guy, and then he doesn't waste space. He needs Remembrance, because he dies, so he just loses all the buffs anyway. And we'll prank. Basically, if we can give something plus cost, we'll do that, otherwise it doesn't matter what we do. Plus 2 cost on the stun spell actually does nothing because their spells cost 0. Or cost 1, so. Didn't actually make a difference. Anyway, we play all our free spells. Someone called this the Carpal Tunnel build. Ebb and Flow. And Ebb and Flow. And we can play more units at first speed. And this should win the game. Lot of animation, but easy. Challenge 46 is Fiora and Darius. Special rules are Bilgewater Discount and Noxian Might 2. Each round, first time the foe summons a unit. First time the foe summons a unit, grant it +4/+0 and Overwhelm. We're going to be using Kindred with Double Stalkers and Guardian Angel. Kindred is, of course, our Fiora counter. Not as good into Darius, but still amazing, so it won't actually matter. And we're going to take Lee Sin. Should be able to level him up, I assume. Divine Armaments on Crumble's hilarious, since it like actually does nothing. We'll take blue buff on Kindred and see if we can find something else good. And Deposit on Tortured Prodigy might make it playable. And we go into Fiora, whose power is Time to Duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, the ally gets +1/+1 in toughest round. Give the ally? Give the ally. Telling you, I'm gonna go on a game show. That's just Path of Champions monthly modifiers, and I'm gonna do okay at it. Crumble Fiora, they play Prodigy, we drop Kindred, and then we crumble Kindred, and we pass. We attack, we can drop our Prankster, and I'll actually crumble this Kindred, and we'll pass. Whenever they play, we're crumbling. So the Kindred can level. And then once Kindred's leveled, actually there's Black Spear here.
Take a stance and hold it.
Attack and win the game. Deathless plus Guardian Angel is a timeless combination. Not sure it's actually necessary here. You might prefer Black Cleaver, but I mean it's right in front of me. You kind of have to take it, right? And we'll get rid of... I don't know what our worst card is. Fading Icon. We'll go into Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage. Round end, deal 1 to the player's nexus for each unit the foe has. Even if all the cards are good, I still want to get rid of them. Should have ensured that I drew Kindred. I really didn't. This draws a card. Take a bunch of damage, drop Lee Sin. Pass? So this isn't an ideal situation. Challenger. Though he didn't need it, he would have gone Challenger anyway. Gonna crumble Darius. I wish I had one more mana, but I do not. I wish I had my champion. Tortured Prodigy for free. Apparently we're under half health. So we can just kill Darius. We can kill him later. Let's try to get our champion. And we find her finally. Or them, I guess, because it's 2. Has so much power. So scary, actually. We have Challenger. We can get all our mana back by killing the Tortured Prodigy. And that'll let us drop Kindred. And we'll crumble. I don't want to take any more damage, so I'm gonna kill Kindred. I still kind of just want to be playing a lot of spells. Should be fine now though. Draw your champions. Challenge number 47 is Katarina. Special rules are Lingering Shadows. When a unit dies, grant a random unit in that player's hand +1/+1, and a Door Abyss. Round start, transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. For this we're going to be using Veigar with Chemtech and double Ludens. For a support. I actually don't know what I want. I have no idea what I want. Aatrox, we have Keeper of the Box for some lifesteal. I didn't want to spend more rerolls. Pass. Go to the item chest. Ideal is cost reduction. If we don't find it, we can take Frost Spikes. I'm going to Katarina, whose power is Inspiring Presence. When the foe plays a champion, grant their other units +2/+2. So Veigar is good at Katarina because he can just shoot Katarina. Keep Aatrox. Reroll the rest? Question mark? Did not get Veigar, so that's fun. Can still shoot Katarina though. Drop an Otterpuss to block. Drop Wizened Wizard. There's second Katarina, we shoot her as well. And we pass. Ideally, we'll draw our champion at some point. Tenor of Terror for double blockers. And we'll pass. So bad. Just block. Preventing damage is pretty important. Let's make their Blade's Edge cost more. Now we know every card in their hand. Really? I attack. They'll probably block with a Disciple.
Let's get a good look at you.
Should have attacked with Aatrox too. I have no idea why I didn't.
Let me show you
I
what
don't know if I meant to and then I got in my head about the other thing. I know they have Blade's Edge, so if we take too much damage, they're gonna hit us with Blade's Edge. Stop the 7 damage, and we'll stop damage there. We can always just attack next round, get life back. I don't know where our champion is. And we finally find him. Drop Veigar. This will do 3 damage to everything. Remove Katarina instantly, of course. And we can Pokey Stick, removing another unit. And we attack, because this guy can't block. Could have Blade's Edge, but they did not. Drop Catalyzer. Guess I can just hit the Nexus now, so I don't need to do anything clever. They can't block anyway. Attack with everything. Darkness. And darkness. Again, draw your champions. And finally for this set, we have Challenge 48. This is Lee Sin. Special rules are combat awareness. All units have scout. It's actually kind of deadly if he gets to play the game. Vicious enemy, let's rock. Round start, the foe summons a rockfall path if they don't have one. And enemies of Demacia will fall. Game start, the foe summons the Grand Plaza. For this, we're going to be using Lux Illuminated with Tempest Blade, Crown Guard Inheritance, and Dreams of Yordles. Sometimes you need Troll King's Crown for the keywords to get her to level up if you don't have Fear Cleaving Axe. If you do have Fear Cleaving Axe, you're going to want to use that instead. And Nico's probably fine. Thieves' Gloves is good. The Aristocrat, we skip. And at the Champion item chest, Base Favor would give us another keyword, which isn't bad. I think we could probably do a little bit better. Quick Attack doesn't matter. Regen is okay. Focusing Crystal probably doesn't matter. Let's take Challenger. Starting to run out of rerolls. And we go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, fear 2 resonating strikes in the foe's hand. They cost 0. Do you want Lumino Sprite? So I was hoping she would get Capture. She did not. We're gonna get attacked twice, which means they're gonna have so many resonating strikes. That's so bad. Like I said, he's actually kind of dangerous. He's also going to level up after another attack. So they do have stuns in this deck, and that is certainly a possible thing that can happen here. We're also not leveling. Which is bad. Although we should level on the scout attack. Yeah. Then we win the game. And that's it for challenges 37 through 48 of the March 2026 monthly challenges. 40's kind of hard. I'd also be careful on 48. And aside from that, should be pretty free. And we are almost done, which is nice. The patch has been confirmed to be on March 11th, so hopefully they'll be giving us some information this week on what we're going to expect. Probably like on Friday should be reveals, and yeah, that should be interesting. Anyway, that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.